Big D's Coaching Carousel. Let's go.
I actually ranked the openings. The number one open position right now would be the Florida Gators.
Florida Gators!
And it's because they're consistently ranked at or near the top due to being in the SEC in the heart of Florida where recruiting is legendary. They've had a history of championships. They have a lot of resources. They have a very high ceiling that not a lot of teams can have. LSU has now fired Brian Kelly, and it is going to come in tied for number one with Florida. LSU has a winning tradition. They have a passionate fan base. They're the big dog in their state. And why I would give a slight nod to Florida would be the state income tax that you don't have to pay. And then also you have a bigger state with more top tier recruits. Number two would be Penn State. It's a blue blood program with an enormous passionate fan base. Yep. Top tier resources, facilities. Program offers a path to get to the playoffs pretty consistently in the Big Ten. And the athletic department, they're willing to spend on a coaching staff. My number three is Arkansas Razorbacks. And that one is because you have the fan base built in and they've been supportive even when the team hasn't been the best. They just want to see something good on the field. It's a place you can make a lot of noise and ruin a lot of people's hopes and dreams. Number four is Oklahoma State Cowboys. That one is a big, pretty stable program in the Big 12. They've had a lot of success, consistency. It's an established Power 4 job with a great history in the Big 12. And it's a little bit less pressure cooked compared to some of the other jobs in the Big 12. You can do a lot of damage there. Virginia Tech would be next, and it's history. Shane Beamer's dad took that program to some great heights. Maybe with his challenges that he's having at South Carolina, maybe that will be appealing for him to go back to a place that's meant a lot to his family. You can go into the DMV, you can go into some of that Virginia recruiting hotbed, and you can get some players from, the more mountainous region to come there. So it has potential, but it needs the right one. You have next the UCLA Bruins, which is a challenge. Like being in California, you're up against USC, you're up against the Big Ten, which all those schools typically have had great resources, and to see them try to compete, I don't know if it's reasonable, and I think it's going to take a certain type of coach who wants that.
Right.
And last but not least is going to be Stanford.
Stanford!
Oh, gosh, I feel bad for them because the location is a little bit harder to get people to want to come to. And then, just them getting past the screening part to get into the school is also another headache. So I wouldn't want that job. If I was at a lower level school, I would just wait on a bigger opportunity than even taking Stanford. But that's Big D's Coaching Carousel, and it's going to keep getting crazy.